Hi everyone, how you all doing? I'm using Gregory Scott's Tarot for our reading today. I'll choose some cards from Gregory Scott's Tarot. I'll also choose some from the Mystical Healing and one from the Psychic Oracle as well. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, or anyone who views this video. And how are you all in these intense energies that are really coming in powerful waves, enabling us to, the cards just fell out face down, I'll read that at the end, enabling us to really look at what is important and where are we placing our attention. So asking now for a message, and we have the World, the Page of Cups, Healing, the Eight of Cups, the Tower, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the World, the Tower. Okay, so there is a falling away, this intense energy that is illuminating everything within us and all around us. Things starting to fall away, and we have the Tower. She's falling there from the Tower. So when we start to change our thoughts and we have a different perception about life, we change our perceptions, our life starts to change, and the old perceptions start to crumble. So those old codes that we have been activating from and reacting with start to dissolve and fall away as we are taking in the new codes of a higher perspective. So there's a falling away of the dense and the old, but then she is here running into something new. So she's come from the Tower. She's letting all the old situations in her life that limited her, that weakened her, she's letting them all go. Those situations and things in our lives that we may have valued at one time, but they came with a lot of stress and a lot of pressure. The pressure has got too much and we're letting it all go. Where whatever situation in your life where you're feeling pressured the most, there's huge change coming in. Even if you cannot see it yet, it's already falling into alignment for you. And in this moment, we are realigning ourselves to move forward in a place of peace. So this is a letting go of really things that we thought were so important, that we held on to because of expectation of other people's expectations, our expectations. We thought they were valuable, but we're really now seeing that our peace of mind, our emotional, physical and mental wellness and well-being is what is the most important. So anything that's coming in and creating some obstacles within that, some blocks within our happiness, is starting to dissolve now, and we are moving away. There is a time of healing. So this is as we move away, we are working on ourselves. We're standing in faith, because as we move away from one situation or one area of our lives, we are not yet sure of which direction we're going in. But we're being asked to have faith in that and trust that as we let go, new comes in. We can't hold on and the new to come in and then step into that. It's a progression of letting go, taking a step, letting go, even if they're just baby steps, just letting go of something that's weighing heavy within our hearts, within our minds, that we cannot understand, some situations that we just do that are creating confusion, just letting go of it all now and coming into alignment. And this is a powerful time for the divine masculine. Yesterday was all around the feminine and this beautiful energy. This is coming into the divine masculine. The divine masculine is old in the configuration of New Earth with that powerful energy. Mars is getting ready to move into Libra. Sorry, Mars is getting ready to move into Libra. Something's just dropped it. And this is a time where Mars is in this sign of Libra, which is balance and harmony and equilibrium. Mars is in his detriment in this place of harmony and is creating a opportunity for us under some kind of pressure to alchemize and become the diamond light. So there's some pressure that is coming through, and there is a kite formation. So we have Neptune and Saturn both retrograding in Aries, the I Am retrograding there. Pluto in Aquarius, Pluto retrograding there in Aquarius. Uranus newly into Gemini, conjunct Sedna. So these are the outer planets that have just moved into new signs, and they're all in the early degrees. So this creates a tension. So it creates a kind of a kite, a bow, if you like, and Mars is opposite. So if you visualize this powerful energy that is creating so much power for our creation, visualize Mars as the arrow coming through the center of that bow, and focus on your highest and greatest potential, not trying to put 1,000 things through your head, keeping your mind clear, asking your higher self to come through, the divine masculine to come through from the crown, and the divine feminine coming up from the below, from the earth and up through the lower chakras, and really holding the intention of your highest good, of your true north, of your soul's journey, and really focus and all that intention, and use the dragon's breath to actually allow the bow to go into your highest and greatest potential. And we might not know what that looks like. We might not be able to visualize it. Don't get stuck in all that. Just trust in your higher self. Trust in the divine that is working through us to focus, and if you want to do it physically, hold the position of the archer, pulling back the bow, taking that breath and really placing all your attention onto your truest north, the place that is going to bring you peace, the place that is going to bring you prosperity, health, happiness, everything that brings you into equilibrium, that is taking you into a higher vibration. And let the bow go and breathe out as you send the bow into your true north, into your highest and greatest potential. So keep doing this every single day. Every single day, just spend a few moments using this powerful energy that is all around us, and we're absorbing it, and it is coming through and creating energy shifts within our bodies, to use it to aim in the most perfect direction for her greatest and happiest life and potential. And so doing things like this is a form of healing. So we're not sat there focusing and conjuring up some scenarios that may happen. Our higher self, our soul, knows the way. This is the healing to dissolve into the light, to focus from our hearts, not from the bubbles within our thoughts, within our hearts. We have done this in the past. We are focused, and things will come into our lives, but then we see that it's not, it holds no foundation. So we start to move away from it. So we go through the healing of letting everything dissolve that's not in alignment with our higher self and our soul self, which creates the new world. And this is what the divine masculine are holding. They're holding the configuration of new earth. The divine feminine is bringing through the divine creations. There is some good news coming. So if you're waiting for some news coming through, this is a confirmation that something is coming in that's going to uplift, that is like taking us in a different direction. But this is happiness coming in, and you can see there he is holding his wand, and it's starting to become fruitful. There is growth on that one, so things starting to grow. So something that we're moving away from, that we're letting go of, leaves fertile ground for the seeds of our prayers and our intentions to start to grow within us and move within us, bringing in this new world. And this is completion of the old. All this reading is about moving from the past, letting go of the things, the expectations, the things that we wished for, that we thought would make us happy, because that's what we were doing. We were thinking they would make us happy, and then when it all falls in, it's the same old, because the old emotions that we have not healed and cleansed start to project into the newness of everything we've created. We're moving away from that now. We're not allowing those old projections to take root. We're allowing this new growth to take root within us and to grow through us, creating this new earth. So we're stepping into this place of new energy, of new experiences, of new opportunities. And there we have the pentacles, the swords, the cups and the wands, all there for us to work through, keeping our minds nice and clear on our highest good, keeping our emotions nice and calm, because as the mind becomes still, our emotions become calm, so that we can feel our way through with our intuition and our spiritual gifts. The one brings in that passion, that igniting that light within us, that lights us up and lights up our path and lights up our life. And the swords to cut away from the old, to keep those thoughts really focused on the visions. The pentacles, grounding, especially with Mars moving into Libra tomorrow, grounding in and keeping ourselves in equilibrium, no matter what's going on the outside world. to keep ourselves in this place, in balance, in this moment, in every moment. So bringing through this portal of newness, sitting in this sacred circle, creating a sacred place at home. You can see there he has all those symbols all over his body, activating. He's being activated in this spiritual place, and this is what's happening. The codes that are coming through are sacred activations of union, of coming together, of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So these symbols and these light codes that are coming through are bringing in a emergence with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So create a sacred space. Feel the energies of Joshua, of Mary Magdalene coming together within your own body, emerging into each other. That sacred love that is far beyond anything that's human. It holds no conditions. It loves the unlovable. And this is where we are rising up to, this sacred portal that we're all standing in, that's moving around us all, but it's coming from the sacredness from within us, from our inner temple. And then the Nine of Cups, wishes being fulfilled, and she is sat there. There is a dog there representing loyalty and unconditional love. All the family are there, sat around the table, happy, and she is nursing a pregnancy there, the baby in the womb. So something's about to, we're about to give birth to something that is of our prayers being answered, our wishes being fulfilled. So this is powerful, powerful energy. And the card that jumped out was the Queen of Swords, asking us to stay and to cultivate, to place our attention into what we're doing, making sure that our head is not going off into different directions, because there's lots of energy swirling around us and within us, to stay focused. It's almost like the eye of the storm. Once we look out there, we get pulled in. It's stay in this sacred place, in your sacred temple, where Joshua and Mary Magdalene are uniting, bringing that beautiful energy of unconditional love, no matter what's going on the outside. So I'm asking Mary Magdalene now for a message. We are asking, there we are, awaken in the dream, embrace new possibilities. So there, you can see they are coming together. And this is experiencing the infinite possibilities of unconditional love, of allowing new things to take seed now in fertile ground with these divine creations that we are now starting to bring out into our material world, through this sacredness of true love, of unconditional love. So this is beautiful. And with this card, there's lots of blue. So I'm being taken to the Sirius star, the spiritual sun. So you may be seeing lots of flickering of blue light, even in meditation. So bring those flickers of blue light together from Sirius, our spiritual sun, from the galactic center. Bring them together and start to draw the energy together and visualize or feel or just stay in that energy of unconditional love, of feeling the embrace of Yeshua, of Mary Magdalene within and all around us, and allow that blue, those flickers of blue light from Sirius to come together and send them out with the energy of Joshua and Mary Magdalene out into your life, into all areas of your life, into the earth, and anchor as well, anchoring this sacred union within our heart, within our soul star chakra, our earth star chakra, sorry, and Mary Magdalene's portal. Again, she's taking us into that cave within, into the that deep sacredness, this temple that they keep showing me that we have within us, and to be able to step through this portal, we reach a certain frequency before we can enter. And as we're moving this energy, feeling the emergence of the divine union within, working with the blue lights of the spiritual sun, drawing that energy in and sending it forward, that all lifts our frequency, our vibration, to step through the portal of Mary Magdalene. And she's very active. Mary Magdalene is an asteroid who is Cancer, and there also is Jupiter and Venus. So these two are coming together. These benefics, these beautiful, powerful, positively uplifting energies are coming together. Venus and Jupiter, together with Mary Magdalene. So we having this expansion of divine love, of the gnosis, of the spiritual wisdom coming through. Jupiter brings through the spiritual wisdom, as does Mary Magdalene. So we have, this is powerful energy. It's almost like a explosion within us that breaks down this old rigid belief system, breaks it down and sets us free to experience a life of enrichment. So I'm asking for a message from the mystical healing. We have the focus on the higher truths and release the fear. The tower is the fear. This tower was built with fear. The higher truths that she's focusing on are where she's heading towards, the crumbling of the fear, the control that we've placed upon ourselves. Mercury is still retrograde and will start to come out of his retrograde on the 11th of August. So he's still helping us to refocus and go back, do some realignment, letting go of everything that knocked us out of alignment, that we held within us, bringing through that communication. So as we let go of the fearful thoughts, the conversations, the doubts, and all the blocks that we placed within us and all around us, as we let go of all that, we then start to step into this time of higher truths. And you can see there is a sage, a man of wisdom there. There's such powerful divine wisdom being awakened within us, releasing us from all those doubts and fears. So I'm asking the psychic oracle for a message. So you have the spirit guides all around, and the infinity, as on the feathers, of course, to look around. The evidence of our angels are always around us, and our guardian angels are constantly protecting us. And as we start to elevate and ascend, they become closer to God, so the messages become so clear. So looking and connecting with the angels all around us, the spirit guides are there, our earthly loved ones who have passed over, encouraging us and walking before us with their wisdom, and we are stepping into their footprints and the infinity. We're moving into this 8-8 powerful time of abundance. The lion is moving up into position, and we're starting to feel it. Sirius the star will start to move forward before the sun, so this is the powerful awakening that we're all moving through, this beautiful strength and divine wisdom that's bringing us forward into a rebirth, into a new world, a new life. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for listening.